And like a white girl ain't gonna look at you and be like, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
A black woman might.
Yeah, they don't know the difference between a corny black guy and an actual alpha black dude. It's all cool to them.
What up, YouTube? Like, comment, subscribe down below if you like this type of content, man. Let me know what you guys think about this. Look, I have some unpopular opinions. I haven't listened to this. I heard what urban politicians had to say about this. Yeah, let's check this shit out, man.
Basically, Fresh and Fit guys is a podcast called Fresh and Fit. On the podcast, they said that they're not into dating black women.
2 black dudes.
I think one of the dudes said it, right? Or did
They both said it.
Yeah.
So,
and basically,
off the rip, just the way that this guy, the white dude, said 2 black dudes. He said he don't want to date his own black women. You don't understand what's going on in this community. Like, you don't understand what's going on in the community, man. But I'm gonna let him finish. Let's see.
Started a lot of controversy. Like Shade Room posted it. A bunch of other like specifically black Instagram pages posted it.
Yeah.
Basically trying to like cancel them more or less.
Now, Alex, as a black man that doesn't date black women,
I do date black women.
What is your opinion?
So,
on
as
this?
a black and Spanish man who has dated black women in the past,
that we just never met.
That's me, actually.
I've been in a relationship, but
yeah,
I think that's super corny of them to do that. But at the same time, I can understand having a type.
Ooh, go.
So it's like if you have a type, and it sucks that race is part of that type.
Yeah.
But it's like, hey, you like what you like.
But that's different than what was said. What was said was I don't date black women. It wasn't I have a type.
Well,
I have a not type.
No, they have they started to say like you're allowed to have types, and like they're having a conversation about like why are women allowed to have standards but they're not allowed to have standards. And they said that they're not against it, they just don't necessarily do it. Now I'm not trying to cap for them, but like
he's not capping. No, he's right on that fact. He's right on that fact. Now let me explain myself before y'all motherfuckers come in here and be like, oh, you just defending that shit. No. Saying you don't like something is the same thing as your fucking preference. Like, let's stop with the fucking antonyms and semantics and shit like that, you guys. It's the fucking same thing pretty much. I don't like is your fucking preference. Well, hold on. Okay, hold on. Because when I think about it, when it comes to like sex and shit that you like okay, let's say you're having a conversation with your girl, your partner, whatever, about sex. You guys talk about what your preferences are. I would prefer for you to play with yourself with some toys, record yourself. We need to make some movies. But do I not like not making movies when we're having sex? No, it's my preference to... Oh, man. Preference, like... I like this. I like that. I would prefer... So, prefer is... You're okay. Like, you will still take what it is that you're saying that you want. But if you don't have it, it's okay still. Saying you don't like is more of a stronger, like I just don't like it. I mean, either way, there's nothing wrong with saying that. I think the way that they said it, though, was inappropriate. Just because you saying you don't like a type of woman, it's not wrong.
Like, now, what's interesting to me is what dictates your type. You know what I mean? Like, there's a reason why Indian people like Indian food, Mexicans like Mexican food, right? It's like it's what you grow up with, what you know. So what's happening to them?
Yeah.
That they're not attracted to the people that look like them. Is that some shit you've seen on TV? Is that some shit that is existing?
What a great question. Oh my God. What an excellent fucking question.
Thing like in your life, you know, are there like parental figures that are saying that this isn't the ideal form of beauty, something else is?
You ever see...
Point to the media.
You could go media.
Most people would
you ever see the black guys that fuck white girls, but it's really black girls don't fuck them?
Interesting.
I think there's some of that.
Sometimes we just, what is it? We eat what we can hunt.
Yeah.
Okay. This is like where they getting at you guys is pretty kind of good, but at the same time, that's not true. These are outside, like, go to the motherfuckers that are actually doing this shit. Talk to the motherfucking black dudes, not some fucking outside interracial people. These people are outside the race talking about what goes on in the black community. It's not about, it can be, you get what you hunt, But that's not it. That is not it. How many times do we see very, very qualified black men, very, no homo, attractive black men not going to black women? And it's not saying that they've never dated, that they don't want black women. It's the fact that there are so many black women that are incompatible with the way that a lot of men are. A lot of black men are. Like, when he says Shaniqua, he's talking about the hood stereotype, how so many black women have this stereotype, the angry black woman, the hood shit, the hood mentality, all of that type of shit. These guys over here talking about the shit, I don't know nothing about that. They don't know nothing about that. I can pull up 2 guys in particular. 2 guys, they're not celebrities, they're not athletes. 2 guys, regular motherfuckers that have made it through as lawyers in mortgages. They done made it from the bottom, came up, and guess who they chose? Spoiler alert, it ain't black women. And it's like, it's so fucking interesting to hear this shit, man. You like, these motherfuckers don't know what the fuck they talking about for real. These are just some casual white and Indian guys talking about the black community, not understanding what's going on in the black community. What the fuck? I get black women. I prefer black women. Unfortunately, a lot of black women are not what I want. Like, I'm just being dead ass honest with the shit. But instead, you know what I did? I decided to go into the African community. I decided to start dating black, African women instead of African American, because I understand what they're going through. I understand why Myron will say some shit like that. I understand, and shame on this other black dude in this fucking this motherfucker. That he ain't even talking for the bro. This is just all goof.
What Patrice said, yeah.
Yeah. But what was his shit like?
He's the thing about how he knows how to hit on a black girl. He doesn't know how to hit on a white girl. He said,
right, so he dates black girls because he knows,
He
and
knows
it's
how to
like,
hunt.
it might be easier for them to date white girls.
Yeah.
And that really might be what it is.
Do you want to hear what they said specifically?
Yeah, go play it.
About the black dating app called Black. It's funny I never used that one, bro, but hey, man.
I mean, hey, bro, if you want to date a bunch of Shaniquas, go for it, man.
LaQuisha.
Yeah, like me and Fresh aren't really down with the brown like
Nah,
that.
man.
We ain't night riders.
Nah,
so
bro, I'm good.
You know, sometimes if they're red bone, but like in general, me and Fresh don't dabble in the dark. If you know what I'm saying.
Yep.
Okay, so
it's
last
not-
one, guys.
yeah.
That stinks to me.
Yeah, that's corny.
I've tried a lot and been told to fuck off a lot. So because they're projecting.
He's
the
like,
image
why
of
can he
alphas
say
onto-
it, but not me?
I've seen a few of their clips. They're like, we're the alpha guys. I'm in charge. I do this.
Yeah.
And if anyone's ever taken that away from you, you would shun that. Because it would fracture your whole ego and identity. I don't like fucking black women. What, the ones who don't want to fuck you anyway? Yeah, irrelevant.
That's
I didn't
not
want
even
to.
true. These guys, they're missing the whole point, man. And it's so fucking... all right, let me calm down, man. Let me calm down, because these guys, I don't know who the fuck these guys are too. And nobody knows who the fuck I am. But I can take this from an objective stance right here and say this for a fact. These guys absolutely do not know what goes on in the black community. They're just outsiders looking in. Not to mention, this is the thing when it comes to men in general. No matter what race you are, we love to hold each other accountable. We love to talk down and criticize each other. But let it be a woman that we're trying to criticize. Oh my God, you have not even just the women coming in here to attack you. You got droves of men like this here too that are coming to attack you with even more ferocity than the fucking women do. What women will do is they'll do their fucking meeting call to get the fucking white knights like these motherfuckers here to come and attack you. But we got women like Cynthia G, all these other women here too. I don't even know. I think Paris Milan or some shit on YouTube, in the black YouTube, talking about aborting black male babies. And these motherfuckers don't know. And urban politicians too. I saw his shit too. He ain't gonna bring this shit up too. You know what I'm saying? I don't want no smoke. But this is I'm told you, unpopular opinions when it comes to this shit. People aren't mentioning this shit. What about the Cynthia G's out here? What about that shit? Literally abort the black babies. If you a hood black motherfucker from the South, nigga, okay, sure. Own up to it, cool. that don't speak for all of the black population. That don't speak for all black males. If you want to consider mixed people black as well too, if you don't, then that means your black sisters, the mixed sisters that got a black mama, black daddy, oh, they not black. You better count them out too. If you want to talk about that shit, where does it go from the black male experience? If you want to talk about this Knight Rider shit, you talking about it going back to segregation, you need to talk about how they had the 1% black blood. You had 1% black in you, you black. But y'all want like,
all these ones who are willing to listen to me.
You know what?
That's a really interesting point. You're going to gravitate to the people that make you feel how you want to feel about yourself.
Or that
right?
confirm what you already do feel about yourself.
Exactly. And like a white girl ain't going to look at you and be like, you ain't shit.
Yeah.
A black woman might.
Yeah, they don't know the difference between a corny black guy and an actual alpha black dude. It's all cool to them.
White girls don't know the difference between a corny black guy and an alpha black dude. I'm speechless. I just don't understand. Like, what kind of women are these guys talking to? Women in general can tell the difference, no matter what race you are. Women in general can determine what kind of man and what kind of caliber of man you are. It don't matter if you're white, Asian, black, what the fuck? Women, people in general, for the most part, can tell who you fucking with. It depends on what kind of caliber of woman you fucking with, okay? Who are these guys? What? Oh my God. But you know what? I understand. It's a difference in generation. So I gotta remember that. White girls my age, my generation. Oh man, come on, come on, bro. Let's stop, chill. These girls is busting it, okay, and they looking something in the food, man. Something in the food. That's all I'm gonna say.
I just thought it was corny to say it publicly. Just do it privately, like Alex. You know what I mean? Just privately, don't do it.
Stop doing that bullshit.
But also, it seems like a clout chase. Like they're good at generating headlines.
It's not even just clout chasing. It's because this space is so fucking brand new and controversial. You can't help but break the news. Never before have we ever talked so openly about this shit on such a platform like YouTube. For real? Okay. It might have been talked about many years ago, but it was not palatable. Kevin Samuels, people like Rollo Tomasi, people like AMS, they have made this Step Is Cold. They have made this type of content a lot more acceptable from a lot of men, but Kevin brought it to the women. And so now it's a new market. It's a new market, you guys. And this is the nature of this side. This industry is dirty. It's grimy. People's feelings are gonna get hurt. But god damn it, we're gonna have this conversation.
No more, but it was just corny to me.
Yeah.
Like, you also will bring every black girl on your podcast and then use headlines for the exact girls they're saying you won't fuck.
Right.
Like, you'll use them to get you headlines and views.
Which you can do. You have a problem when a motherfucker fucks and wants to fuck all the girls that he bring onto the show, and now there's a problem with bringing on women that you don't want to fuck onto the show. How does that make sense to me, Akash?
Clicks.
Right.
But then when it comes to actually dating them, you won't do it. It just felt whack on every level.
Yeah, I've never had a standard like that. That's weird though. I've never had like a racial standard per se.
I have. I do.
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah. I don't know. You just wouldn't date white women.
No, I wouldn't date white women. I wanted very much to marry an Indian woman.
Yeah.
For my own, like, to pass on my own culture, my own traditions, all that. And I also thought it was kind of whack.
So, Akash, would you date black women? How about that? Would you date black women? Why or why not, Akash? Tell us, Akash. Why or why not wouldn't you date a black woman, huh? How about those guys, huh?
Whack. And I used
wanna
to
hear what they gotta
I grew
say.
up all around white girls in high school.
Right.
Those were the only hot girls I saw. So I was into that. And then when I went to college and met more Indian girls, I was like, okay, they're beautiful. I can do this. But it also just like...
You can do this.
Yeah, I could do this, son. I didn't know it was a possibility. Because all you ever saw growing up was Indians. You celebrated if you dated a white girl. Like, I've had Indian guys tell me I would pass on a beautiful white girl for an Indian girl for an average white girl. And that shit blew my mind. And I was like, that's got to come from somewhere.
And guess what, Akash? The same is in this culture, motherfucker. The same is in this culture. Do you know how many times I done had women, men and women, everyone come to me? I'm surprised you're not into white girls. I'm surprised you're not into Hispanic girls. What? You got a little dark skin? Oh, good for you, baby. Okay. This is the perception people have. This is the perception people have. You know, and look, you perpetuating this shit. If this comes off as defending Fresh and Fit, well, goddamn it, I'm fucking defending them. Hate me or whatever, but I'm understanding what they're saying. Once again, I do not condone the racial terms and the racial slurs. I will not say those things. But the message, the essence of the message, I get what they're trying to say and what they're saying. Other people can't understand this shit. You can't understand this shit. They can't understand this shit.
Like, we can't keep doing that.
Yeah, where does that come from?
I think he just wanted someone who spells thumb the same way as him.
Yo, that's interesting. Where does that come from? Like, sometimes you see people dating, you see non-white people dating much uglier white girls than you believe that they could get within their own race.
Oh, I think if I was white, I would always date interracially because you always go up. You always date up. If I'm white, there's no way I'm dating up. I'm dating up.
Interesting.
Great looking black dudes, white girls, you're just like, really?
And what do you think that is?
And I see white girls with Indian dudes that are, you know, definitely rich.
Yeah. But is that just some like internalized racism?
I think we put them on a pedestal. And that...
Bro. I mean, look at commercials going on right now. Like, I don't know about y'all, but I'm 26. They look a lot older than me. But I definitely don't remember all these commercials showing so many black and white interracial couples. And when we say interracial, it is black and white. Black woman, white man, black woman. Now that's pushed all on the media too. Come on, you guys. Like it's bigger. It's it's bigger than black and white, but it's so funny. It's like the world, it feels like it's black versus white, and then all the other races are just in between. Y'all are just kind of they're just like in the crossfires. It's either like that's how it feels. It's how it feels, but goddamn it, man, the Asians are taking over, bro. The Asians are actually more on top than the white people are, to be quite honest with you, in my personal opinion. The motherfuckers. Whoo.
That's part of also me joking around saying white women are, you know, ugly, whatever. I'm less attracted to them generally, but also it's like, it's so fucking, all you hear about is this white girl so hot. And this, like, they're celebrated a lot. So I'm just kind of like contrarian with that.
Do you feel that as a white guy?
What?
That like white women's beauty is celebrated a lot?
No, but I'm white living in America.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I actually probably notice
So,
non-white women's
exactly.
beauty being celebrated far more.
Yeah. And
That's
maybe
because of the world you live in, though.
Yeah.
You're in the entertainment industry.
Yeah.
Like, to a lay person, no, every model on every cover of everything
Of
up until
course,
very
is gonna be a
recently
white-
is a white woman.
Yeah, it's like I was talking about this.
Yeah.
Like I think it was Rock was saying something like that about like he doesn't want black superiority to be celebrated. He just wants black normalcy to be celebrated. Like that's when the racism is gone. When you could just be like the black doctor, not the best ever.
Yeah.
Doctor that happens to be black. But yeah, maybe that's it. I'm just not noticing like all these mannequins, whatever. Not even mannequins. I'm not noticing like all these like random models that aren't even the top model.
Yeah.
Right? I'm just every single other model is just some white girl.
Yeah.
I'm noticing the most famous, beautiful minority chick.
Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah.
And brands
yeah.
will point to that as like, yo, this is our person. This is the one that broke through. And as a way to like diffuse the other issues within it.
Interesting. So that's how you see it, Al?
Yeah.
It just looks like there's a bunch of models and they're all white,
Yeah,
and then the
man.
exceptions to the rule.
Exactly.
And I'm just
And
picking
we
up on the
tend to
exceptions.
know the exceptions.
That is
the
interesting.
Whitney
That is
Harlows
pretty
and the
interesting.
ones
Yeah,
that, like,
she's
stick out.
both.
Tyra Banks and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But it's like a status thing, I think.
So can you have a type?
What do you mean? Can you have a type? What the
I
fuck?
think a
Yeah.
big part of what you like is what you grew up around.
Yeah.
So it's like,
having a type.
I
is one thing.
grew up in the hood until 5th grade, and then I spent 5th grade all the way to graduate of high school with a mixture of black and white, mostly white. And I still ended up liking black women. It's more to it than that, man. It's I mean, it definitely adds to it, but like, it's really about character. It's really about character. That's how I feel, man. It's about character. It's about longevity. It's about the future. It's about class. It's about all of those things. Not saying that you can't find those, but it's very hard. It's very hard. It is hard. And these guys don't want to talk about these black guys are just going for the white girls or other races because black girls don't want to fuck them. Come on, man. Come on, bro. Yeah, they do. They do. That's just all we look at each other as, unfortunately. Like, they don't even talk about this, how black women actually treat other races better than they treat black men. Why? What, like, they didn't bring that shit up. They have no idea. They're incapable of even understanding something like that. But that's something that black men have to contend with. Knowing that your woman, some of these other women, your best friend, your girlfriend or some shit, would treat a white man, an average looking white man, better than she would treat a high, top-notch, solid, fucking in the gym, motherfucking high, almost 6-figure earner guy. Oh yeah, she gonna treat the white dude, Asian dude so much better than him. But we don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that, man. They don't want to talk about that shit.